Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today is January 21st, 2025, and I have some great college basketball picks for you today. I have two picks for best bets, one versus the spread and one over and under total, and I also have some really good player props for you. I have five of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, but I want to talk real quick about what we're doing here in the prop market. We have NBA picks almost on a daily basis. So if you are a person that bets the NBA, go ahead and slide over and look at those picks as well. But college basketball, it's an undervalued commodity here in the player prop market. Let's be honest, not too many people are doing videos, unlike the NBA, where there's a wealth of knowledge out there. There's very limited knowledge. So if you're a person that bets college basketball, go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to have my picks out for you so you can have somebody to rely on because there's not a lot of guys out there, girls out there that are doing college basketball on a consistent basis. Now that college football is over, I'll be your tour guide for college basketball picks. With that being said, let's go ahead and see how we've been doing this year. Right there, 19 and 16, 54% on season props. So we're doing okay. 5 and 5 on hammer plays. We're at 50%. Best bets also 50% and the spread 50%. So this is your first show watching. We're starting over. I'm 100% transparent, of course. Every single pick that I make on this show, I bet myself. So I'm not just giving you some stuff that I won't play myself. With that being said, let's look at our first play. Sakai Ziegler from Tennessee. This is a senior. He's been playing forever. Smaller guard, only 5'9", but he's got a huge heart. Minutes are high. He's usually around 38 minutes. So you're going to see a lot of usage and opportunity out of him. The only time he didn't get there was due to foul trouble and blowouts. Other than that, the minutes are super high. The usage rate is super high. 16 points in his last three games, exactly 16 points in his last three games. Season average 23 PRA, but he's been at 27 in his last three, so he's been on a heater. The over and under is at 140, 7 point spread. I don't love that, but I do expect the game to be a little closer. Tennessee's got to be super motivated coming off a heartbreaking loss to Vanderbilt, their rival. So I got him over 23.5 PRA. Look for his senior leadership to help Tennessee bounce back. Next guy is Seth Trimble from UNC. Now, this guy's averaging 19 last three games at 14, PRA projected at 18. The number's pretty low for him for an athletic guard that likes to get out in transition. This guy can do a lot for this team. If you've watched UNC play, he's super athletic, wiry type guy. So he gets on the boards. He also gets out in transition. Definitely doesn't mind making the extra pass, can penetrate. So I really like his game. Not understanding why this number is so low, especially with a total set at 149. I like the over for this game. Seth Trimble, I love it. Over 14.5 PRA as well. Next pick is Caleb Love of Arizona. Caleb Love, has been around for a while, was at UNC, now has transferred to Arizona. And man, he's been struggling of late, coming off a 3 for 13, 23% shooting game, but still logged 35 minutes, even in a loss. And it was a blowout loss. So you see his numbers are pretty going to be pretty consistent. Last three games, like I said, at 20. This guy's been struggling. Let's be honest. He's been struggling. This guy's number has been up to 30 at some times in his career. Looking to find his range here, looking to find his spot here with Arizona. The total is set at 153. So I'm expecting a track meet here, up and down game, which he does flourish in. So I like him over 24.5 PRA for Caleb Love. Next guy is Trey Johnson from Texas. Now, this guy's an extremely talented player, uber talented player. You see all things 23s all down. Maybe he'll play like Michael Jordan, who knows? But he definitely shoots like him, gets his shots up for sure. 15 plus shots in the last three games. Um, He's averaging about 35 minutes a game. And he's, coming off a blowout loss, which means he's going to be highly motivated. Not really shooting the ball well of late in conference, but Like I said, this guy can turn on any time. He's getting 35, probably 38 minutes in this next game. I see him doing a lot of work here. I like Trey Johnson over 21.5 PRA. I think the usage rate is too high and his minutes is just really high. Last pick is AJ Hoggard, experienced guy who used to play for Michigan State. Should be a fast-paced game versus Alabama. A good matchup for him where the guards are kind of smaller. He's a bigger guard. I see him getting a lot of rebounds here. 168 is the total. So, that's a really high number for those of you that don't know when you think about college basketball. Um, 20 in his last three games. Season average is at 18. I got him PRA projected at 21. I like his over 19.5 here. I think this game is just going to be an up and down game. I see him getting there with rebounds, getting out in transition. Like I said, Alabama, they want to play fast. With that, they do give up some opportunities in the open court. So I see him getting good assists and good rebounds and also getting a couple buckets. Today, bet versus the spread. Yeah, I really love this Texas versus Missouri. I like Texas. I think Texas takes care of this situation, being at home, also coming off a loss, also with just a more talented team, in my opinion. So with those three factors, being at home, coming off a loss, and being the more talented team, I really like Texas versus Missouri. Texas minus 2.5. Now for today's best bet over and under. I like the UNC over 148.5. UNC versus Wake should be a higher pace game. UNC is going to be looking to push the tempo. Um, Not scoring great this year. Silas is coming off a game for Wake where he had dropped 30 and Wake got 80 in their last game. So they're starting to figure their offense out a little bit as well. Um, Both teams are averaging over 70 in a game. UNC at 82. And then you look at 70 for Wake. Now, UNC's defense not so great. They're giving up 75 points a game. If you average 82 plus 75, then you really got the over there. I think the over 148 easily cashes for us. Now for my recap, my hammer play will be Ziegler over 23.5. We got Tremble over 14.5 PRA. Love over 24.5 PRA. Johnson over 21.5 PRA. And Hogard over 19.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be your college basketball tour guide throughout this college basketball season. I have some great information. Like I said, I'm closer to the game. That what gives me the advantage over a lot of people. Some people just are behind a computer. Me, myself, played the game, been around the game very intimately. So, like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.